never ever felt truly at home anywhere. Then we found Lloyds Living and everything changed. We've moved into a 3-bedroom house and honestly, it's absolutely beautiful. One of the things I love most is that the positioning of the windows. The house has so much natural light which sort of floods in throughout the day. And we have a lovely garden, which has been such a real bonus for us. But, you know, it's more than just a beautiful home. For someone in my situation, rebuilding your life after a really difficult divorce and years of instability is not easy. And financially, you know, it can feel impossible. Shared ownership has given us a chance and an opportunity we never thought we'd have. What I love about Lloyds Living is that there is no judgment. They simply saw us as people that were looking for a fresh start. And now we have a home that we are incredibly proud of. I actually came across it while I was browsing online and I was looking at, you know, different housing options. Then I saw this property and I immediately thought, oh, that would be amazing. The more I looked into it, the more I realised it might actually be possible. I contacted Lloyds Living, arranged a viewing, and honestly, the moment I walked through the front door, I just knew. The house had such a warm feeling about it and it just felt right straight away. And I remember thinking, this is going to be mine. Honestly, it was really straightforward. The process was really easy to follow. Everything was explained clearly and every step made sense. I always knew where we were in the process, what documents we needed and what was happening next. And that level of support made such a huge difference. Everything was explained clearly from start to finish. I could track my progress throughout the process and I always knew, you know, what stage we were at. Nothing felt confusing or overwhelming, but what I particularly appreciated was how accessible everything was. The information was presented in a very simple, straightforward way, and really that made the entire experience much less stressful. Dan, Dan was fantastic. From our very first conversation right through to me getting the keys, he was there every single step of the way. He answered every question I had, explained everything clearly, and he always made time to help. What really stood out was, you know, how knowledgeable he was. And no matter what I asked, he always knew the answer. But more importantly, he genuinely cared. He understood what this home meant to us and supported us throughout the whole journey.
It felt good to get the completion through, but knowing the family circumstance, knowing it wasn't just for the customer, it was for the customer and her daughter, was really key to not just move another customer into a house, but actually to better somebody's life, to have a brand new property that's ready to go was absolutely phenomenal.
I wasn't looking for luxury, I was looking for stability. I wanted and I needed somewhere that was safe, somewhere secure, and somewhere I could build a future. Shared ownership gave me access to a quality home that I would not have otherwise been able to afford, and it created a pathway that simply wasn't available through traditional routes, and most importantly, it gave us certainty. Seeing the Lloyds name immediately gave me confidence. Compared with some of the other options I'd looked at, this felt more robust. It felt more professional and more straightforward. And that confidence made a big difference when making such an important decision. For the first time in years, we actually feel safe. Our lives are so much calmer now, we sleep better, we can relax more, and we're finally able to plan for the future instead of just getting through each day. It really finally feels like home.